Welcome back to a brand new viewer, and in today's video, because I have to hold this episode on my tripod again, we are reviewing Ryan Hunter-Reay's last ride, perhaps, number 28 DHL Honda for Andretti Autosports from the 2021 Indycar season, and this could be the last Ryan Hunter-Reay I ever buy that's new. I might actually get his 2017 car because it looks sick, I think, with the 2017 mold, whatever you call it. So yeah, let's open this thing up. And here is the perhaps last Ryan Hunter-Reay diecast to perhaps be ever produced. It looks great though, actually. I will say this is probably one of my favorite DHL cars I've ever had because this is only my second one I've had. Compared to last year's, and I do have it right here, so we will compare it to last year's car in a couple minutes. The red just looks so much better on this car. It's a lot more prominent and just works well. So I'm definitely glad we got a new livery change. I have to check again, but I'm pretty sure they have like a slight change in the 2022 livery, but I will be picking probably that one up as well because it's a Roman Grosjean car. Get it for the Frenchman. But yeah, beautiful car. I always love the yellow. This side piece here looks a bit odd, but I can deal with it. But yeah, definitely pick this one up if you can because again, it is the last Hunter-Reay. It might not mean anything right now, and it might mean anything for a couple of years, but I don't think he's gonna get Indy 500 ride this year. I really don't think so. I don't really think of anyone who's really who has an open ride. Maybe Andretti has that 25 car, but right now Honda's full on engines, so I don't really see him getting a ride anywhere unless he's going to Chevy. But it's gonna be kind of awkward. I feel like if he goes to a Chevy car. Anyways, first thing first, take a look at this beautiful trading card that once again I wish had the driver face on it, but you know what? Fine, it works. There it is. Yep. Alright. And here's the actual car. So, this car, I think mid-season, they had a change of livery for a couple races. I think it was the LGBTQ pride livery kind of change thing. I don't know if you know what I mean, but for a couple races, you had like the rainbow inside, which yeah, it's LGBTQ. I actually don't know if that's the right acronyms. I think it is. I should probably know that. I'm trying to check here. I'm trying to think what race. Yes, this is what I mean. He had like that rainbow part right there on the DHL car. That's what I was talking about. There we go. So yeah, that car ran for a bit. I guess you could kind of make that custom, but I don't really think you need to. Beautiful car though. I don't even know where he did okay. Yes, I think he got one podium at at Nashville maybe when like Hinch got a podium as well. I think it was like Ericsson, Hinch, Hunter-Reay, or Hunter-Reay got second maybe. I think that was the podium. If not, I don't think he got a single podium last year. So it is sad. I think he fell off a bunch after 2018 Sonoma, which was his last win. He kind of just fell off after that, which I wish he would have got another win because I never actually really watched him win a race live. So that's sad, but you know what? Who knows? Maybe he'll come back and he'll pull Tom Brady because that just happened right now. Like 5 minutes ago, that just got announced. So yeah, why? Comparing it though to the 2020 DHL car, of course, there's a whole new livery change we had between these 2 years. But I think Greenlight had a really good year this year with like color prominent, like especially these Andretti cars. The red, it looks a lot more like a darker red, I think, in my opinion, on this car. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like the red's just a bit, maybe like red or maybe just a bit darker. I don't know, but it works. That's all I know. So the front's mostly the same, except they got rid of this like weird pentagon, I call it thing. You call it maybe like a diamond or something. I don't know. This thing right here. I'm glad they got rid of that. The gray front nose still kind of there. I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of wish they'd just get rid of it. Got a sponsor right here. We'll take a look at the sponsors as well here. It's kind of strange. A little sponsor. That's actually kind of a good place for a sponsor if you never wanted to show them off. Why would you put a sponsor there though? Like that's a very strange place to put one. The front end plates of the wings are also a different livery kind of thing. I don't know why they do this. I really don't. Just make it one color. This doesn't change anything. If anything, I think it looks worse with the different color changes. I don't. There's a lot of hidden sponsors on these cars, actually. Look at under this car. You know what? I just don't think they want to like show some of these sponsors. I don't know why. On the sides, the most prominent change, just at the top, you can see there's I gotta zoom out this camera a bit. There's a lot more red on the top, and it just looks better, honestly. It really does. And the whole shark fin kind of thing at the top, it's only just a bit red at the tip there, and the whole rest of it is nice and yellow. DHL stuff still similar ring. Nothing different going on there, and no real decals on the rear, so I think that's all the changes. Maybe called contingency sponsor changes. No, AutoNation's still on here. Actually, I was on eBay today, and I found a 2013, because Hunter won the 2014 or 2012 championship. So 2013 IndyCar, and he was sponsored by AutoNation, but it was like a black. It wasn't like the pink AutoNation. It was a black and yellow AutoNation car. Like, so weird, actually. It was kind of like, I don't know, maybe kind of a reverse of the old DHL schemes, but like it was very weird looking at that. It was actually like I think it was auctioned off for like $5. I should have gotten it, but I didn't because everything was out of the box already, and I don't really bid on stuff because I don't have access to the eBay account, so I just look at it and I tell people to buy stuff. Yep, and I give them money. Yeah, so take a look at this car. I guess I should have done that first before I did the comparison. Yeah, some weird thing right there. I don't know what that is. DHL, 28, DHL. NTT IndyCar Series Honda, DHL. Something, Napa Autosports, or Napa Auto Parts. Genesis, AutoNation, Dallara, Andretti Autosports, DHL. DHL. I got Firestone right there, sponsorship. AutoNation, Honda Power Development, Spirit Fuel, DHL. A couple contingency stuffs right here, DHL, AutoNation, DHL. Number 28 right there, very fondly. You can kind of just see it right there. And then this thing right here, under the arrow screen. I don't know what that says. It says around 100 right with the American flag. Arrow screen, again, green light added, a lot of the teams actually added more detail to the arrow screen. Okay, I don't want to look at the rear wing, I want to look at the front arrow screen. DHL, Honda, and NTT IndyCar Series. So, and number 28, camera pod, all that good stuff. Actually, the camera pod also changed color because they kind of just swapped it out. So the red is now, the red used to be there, and that's on the top camera. And then the white, they used to be on top cameras, now where the number is. So that's a little change as well right there. So, Roman Grosjean joining this car next year. I think it's a bit different, the scheme. I hope, again, like I just said previously, I'm going to pick it up. Because it's Grosjean. I need a yawn. And I like my Roman Grosjean, the Phoenix. But I think he'll do some good stuff in the 20. I think he'll maybe get a win, hopefully at like Indy or something. At the Indy road course. I don't think he'll win the 500 this year. I'd be very surprised if he did actually now. But yeah, great scheme. I'm definitely glad to pick this one up. Again, I wanted to get the 2017 one because it's on the new aero kit. Because I don't think the Hondas got the new aero kit until 2017 because 2015 it got announced late, so they used the previous like 2014 mold for 2015, and 2016 Greenlight was able to get the Chevy mold done, but they weren't able to get the Honda one done. So I think 2017 was the only year they actually had the 2015 and 17 mold on the 2017 cars for Honda. I miss those days when we had like the different chassis though. Why is my chair screeching so much? Now it's done. But yeah, so a lot of them were weird. Like 2015 was weird. I wouldn't mind getting the 2013 one. I think did he win in 2014? Or I think he won the championship in 2012. They could have won in 2013. Whatever year he won number one, I also want to get that car. I think he was sponsored by something else as well. It was a weird sponsor, the DHL number one car. It was a weird scheme. I didn't know how I felt about it. Wasn't really a fan of it, but I do like the scheme that they've had for a while now. I also wouldn't mind getting like a 2018 of this car as well. Just get without the aero screen as well, just for a change as well. But yeah, I think we'll get a lot of DHL cars to come, unless they just hate Grosjean the rest of Andretti and they just leave, but I don't think they will. So, tune out. Stay tuned for more Andretti DHL cars to come in the coming years. So, with that, hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so you never miss another video, and I'll see you guys all again in the next one. Goodbye.